Welcome again, everyone, to the sassiest Friday night show on the YouTube. I am your host, Jerry. And how are we doing this evening, you jive turkeys? Shut your mouth. So, Let It Fly on Fridays, episode 21, 19 February 2021. Thanks, everyone. Again, what a week of comments and chatting, and it has been terrific. I am wrapping up my third week of vacation, and I will tell you, woosah. You don't realize, hello? What do you want, babies? You want to be on the tube? Or are you confirming what my cup says? Good stuff, that coffee, huh? Yeah? Mwah. Kisses. Get down. You can't read. You can't hold things. So you're not helping any. Other than just loving on daddy. You like the woosah? Okay. Sorry, everyone. It seems I have a helper. So, here's my little dilemma. So, I released my driving video of the flagship. Here's the crazy thing about living in Alaska. So, for 2 weeks, bitter cold, 20 below, 45 below, 60 below with the wind chill at some point. We get a nice weekend. Then for this whole week, it has been 20 below at night, 10 above or warmer during the day. Up and down. But all that allows you to do is go out and shovel snow or plow snow. And then you run into a day like today. Tons of snow. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's minus 11 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of minus 32 degrees.
Don't want to go outside and shovel snow or plow snow right now. So I decided to make my video early. And there we go. Moving along. So I appreciate all the comments for Table Talk. The new segment, I could have made 2 episodes already, but it didn't dawn on me till after I'd answered MPK Javi RC's question in the form of a video. But this is going to only continue as a segment if there's more of you that are thinking about a project. I may have a visual aid behind me, maybe over here. There could be some over there. So that would be perfect for a segment once I reach enough subscribers to do live feeds. I figured that would be an excellent segment to start off with, where I'm not so focused on something, where we can sit and talk back and forth so I can answer all the comments that roll through. So we're going to keep that one in the background and see how it progresses. A lot of you like the idea and would like to see it proceed. So I need some more viewers to get up to a live stage, or I just need more viewers to come up with some crazy projects you want to do. So quickly, only a couple of things for news. The first is, last week I told you about the new Element Enduro Sendero HD that was coming out. Well, now it seems like it's delayed. It is not going to come out until, I think they're looking at March now. So if you got excited, if I worked you up, I'm sorry. but it was out of my hands. The next bit of news pertains to JD models. Now, you know, generally with my news, I don't get things for any of the 112, 114 scale stuff. Not a lot of new innovations come out on a regular basis. But one of the biggest manufacturers of some nice 114 scale vehicles is JD Models, who's sold by RC4 or distributed by RC4 Drive. The craziest thing, I found a link to what was supposed to be their website. It is like the most Chinese Banggood that you'll ever see in your life. I even had to get a translator so I could figure anything out. Didn't manage to find anything to do with any of the JD models. So, one of the trucks that I own that JD Models made, other than the big trucks, was the Desert Runner. Now, this Desert Runner is one of the most scale RC cars that has ever come out. Didn't find a lot of a niche for it, but independent front suspension, this truck was the bee's knees. And strangely, with all the details, locking differentials, whatnots, I haven't yet broken anything on it, but I use it more as a true trail rig. Pulls a trailer. That's another thing I'll have coming up for you, is a new trailer. But moving back, so they made this truck very nice, hard body, interior. For us scale guys, it was nice. Didn't find a big market for it. It seems they stopped making it. Well, now JD Models is coming out with a crawler. So there's only been, I saw some information on Harley Designs on his website. He brought out some information. Big Squid RC has a little tidbit about it with some pictures of it. Now, this Desert Runner, you could get this Desert Runner with a 2-speed transmission with a simulated, it was aluminum, it was nice, engine and transmission combo. Well, this new crawler they've got, which is called, well, the part number is JDM 168. It looks really good. For a scale truck, it's got a lot of the features of the Desert Runner on it without the independent front suspension. It's got nice running boards that look like it's got some plastic on it that simulates wooden steps on it. It's got the engine and transmission combo. It's got a radiator on it. No body or anything it's shown with it, just the truck. But a lot of metal. This Desert Runner is a lot of plastic. So this wasn't too bad. This was less than, well, no, I guess it was like $450. So I'm assuming this is going to be more. And then God knows what kind of bodies they're going to do or what kind of bodies you're going to use on it. You know, they made this Desert Runner body is pretty good scale. But if you're looking at RC four-wheel drive, you know, basically they have all the same size bodies except for one's too big. So who can tell? Now, moving right along, back to my, I don't want to say how good I am at remembering things, but the Scale Builders Guild has a Wednesday show. Oh my God, and it's slipping my mind right now. Well, you could look it up. On Wednesdays, he does a show with Harley Designs, and they had a guest this week who was Matt Kearney, one of the co-creators of the Axial RC company when it came out. And he's worked there right up to the point of just recently or last year, didn't want to deal with Horizon, didn't want to deal with whatever was going on, and he left. But I did my video on the Axial products, the Evolution, and go check it out. The timelines are right on. I suspected that the SCX3 was a hurried project just because of the issues with it, and it was confirmed. When you look at why the SCX-10-2 is so good, it's because it took so long before they even upgraded it. And had Traxxas not even had the TRX-4 in the works, they might have not even upgraded to that point. So go check that out. I didn't know that Axial was sold to Hobbyco before they got sold to Horizon. So there's some good history in that. It's a 2-hour and 20-minute video, I think it is. You know, put that sucker on while you're working in the workshop. Listen to it. It was great. You know, and I threw some questions out, actually got answered. I was very friggin' pleased. So that covers that much. Now, for those of us in a northern climate, this has been a joy the last few weeks. RC Sparks has built, using a Cross RC, which one is it? It's one of their first six-wheelers. It's a Russian six-wheeler. He builds a fire truck. And he's in a nice cold climate in Canada like I'm at, and he built a fire truck so he can be outside with his RCs with fires going, playing in the cold. Damn that man. Now I'm thinking I need to build a fire truck so I can play outside with big fires brewing. So go check that one out. It is entertaining and scientific because he learned all sorts of techniques for making a functional working fire hose on an RC car. So if you want to build a fire truck that really works, hook it up. But while I'm thinking about that, hey, Steve at the Indigo Trading Company website channel, we were talking about building fire truck. I found on A-Main today, My Trick RC makes a awesome fire truck light kit, which I want to say it was less than $50, or maybe it was $50, and it looks nice. So there you go, Steve. Go check out A-Main and check out My Trick RC light kits. And boy, they do make some nice ones. I threw a bunch of them in my cart, that one included, because it'd be nice to take the Crim and pimp him out with some more flashing lights. So moving on from there, everybody, I want to pimp out my small channels. Forgive me with another cup. The workshop's cold today, so I'm drinking decaf instead of my normal adult beverage. But it does have a certain name brand alcoholic creamer in it from Ireland. Now, 2 small channels Barbecue, wait a minute. Get your pens and papers out because you know I'm horrible with links and whatnots. So, you ready to write down? Barbecue Altered RC and Granada RC Trail Adventure Expedition Hobby. What a mouthful. Barbecued Altered RC has got just a massive span of the different kinds of RC cars on there. He has got the most unusual crawling rocks I've ever seen. And he's got a pretty nice looking crawler trail set up. So go check him out. Check out all of his nice builds. And it's the same with Granada. He takes trucks you would recognize, and he should work for a movie studio making props and whatnot, because he does some excellently detailed vehicles. I mean, I like detailing vehicles. He takes that 200 steps further. So go check him out. Barbecued Altered RC, Granada RC Trail Adventure Expedition Hobby. And give them a like, give them a subscribe, tell them I sent you. Maybe they'll give you a smiley face. Now, you know what? Before we get to the shout outs, let's get to the Versus Challenge. So, 3 videos in, I've made 4. I haven't released the 4th one yet. I kind of got carried away this week with other things, other videos. So I kind of had a backlog. So I'm trying to get caught up. I've got, let's see, 4 more to do. I may get those knocked out this weekend. What was the ones we were voting on? We were voting on the Blazer versus the OG SCX-10. And with all your votes that came in, the Blazer won that. So the Blazer has now won 2 challenges out of the 4. It's going to make it weird because, well, I guess not so much, because the Gladiator still has 2 competitions left. The Beast 2 has got 2 competitions left. Pardon me. Let me have another of this. I'm sorry, other dads. It's true. But, as I've said before, some of these I've done preliminaries with. And the last competitions, we've got the OG SCX-10 versus the TRX-4. The Gladiator versus the TRX-4. The Gladiator versus the RC 4-wheel drive Blazer. The Cross HC6 versus the Beast 2. And the TRX-6 versus the Beast 2. Going by the TF2's performance, I don't think that the RC 4-wheel drive TF2 Blazer is going to do very well. And as much as I like driving my Cross HC6, with its running boards and things that hang down, I don't know how well that's going to do. So we will see, because I am going to get after these this weekend. So hopefully next week we'll have them all done. I'll have them all recorded so I can just start releasing them. Now, another stellar week, in my opinion, for shout outs. thank you, all of you guys, for stopping by. New people make me smile, especially when you're in the comment section. So we've got John Ratchford, Jim Krug, Stilion Nister, Annabelle Babylonia, Slow Troll RC, Apex RC Studio, John Conlon, Elf RC, Jerome Vandervelden, and Christopher LaRue. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for commenting. All of you with good questions, good comments. That's what I like to see. So, there we go in a nutshell. It's tough to get worked up when you're so mellow. So, maybe next week I'll have some more rants. I've got some side gigs to get to next week, so maybe that'll slow my roll with the videos, but maybe it won't. So, until the next video, see you later, you jive turkeys.